Major shakeup when it comes to college degrees. Paying for grad school could soon be much more difficult for students going into nursing, physical therapy, even dental hygiene.
So those are just a few of the careers notably left off a list of professional degrees by the U.S. Department of Education that will see a cap on student loans.
And as Ashley Paul tells us tonight, that decision could add to what is an already growing problem in the state of Maryland.
My father was actually hospitalized about 4 years ago. He went into septic shock. Eventually, he lost his leg.
To Joel Clark, pursuing an education in nursing isn't just a career choice, it's far more personal.
It was really nurses that kind of stepped in that really cared for him and really showed me the type of profession that I wanted.
And now he's one of thousands of healthcare students and professionals fighting back against the U.S. Department of Education over their controversial list of what is deemed a, quote, professional degree and how it will impact their ability to take out student loans. Previously, students could borrow the cost of attendance, but beginning in July of 2026, any profession not on the list of professional degrees will be capped at $100,000. Notably not on the list: nursing, occupational therapy, social work, physical therapy, dental hygiene, the list goes on. All occupations that require graduate degrees.
How can they say that this is not a profession when to become a nurse practitioner or any of these advanced practice nurses, you need many more years of education.
Dr. Lou Bartolo, president of the Maryland Nurses Association, says it's not only insulting, but will contribute to the growing nurse shortage in Maryland and across the country. Yolanda Agbolu, dean of the University of Maryland School of Nursing, says by 2035, Maryland will only have 80% of the nurses needed to serve the population.
Almost everybody will come into contact with a nurse in their lifetime, right? Whether it's at the birth of your baby or at the time of death when somebody is there holding the hand of a loved one. So ensuring that nurses have full access to education is critically important.
The Department of Education says the list is, quote, no bearing on whether a program is professional in nature or not, end quote, but rather aims to, quote, put significant downward pressure on the cost of tuition, end quote. Although not yet finalized, the loan changes are set to take effect on July 1st, 2026. On your corner in Baltimore, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
Ashley, thank you.